What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the game room. First, I broke my glasses the other day, literally putting them on, so you get me in my Player 2 uniform. So I'll get that fixed in a jiffy. But it is time to talk about something I wanted to talk about for a very, very long time. So today's episode focuses on a really nifty set of a demo and its variants, and how long it took to get to this point. In full disclosure, when I made the comment an episode or two ago about how I had to take a break from variant hunting because I was just so tired of all the dead ends, this was one of the things I was looking for. Not all of them, but I'll let you know when we get there. So let's talk about one of the coolest demos you can get for the PlayStation demo library, and that is the Psygnosis 98 interactive demo set. Now, I will throw up higher res images on the side of me, so this is easier to see. What makes this thing so cool, and this is in my own terms, this is like a collector's edition demo. Not because of rarity or because of cost, because it was free at the time, but because of how much love went into it. Once you got this open, the folio actually becomes a folder, and you've got playable demo in its own sleeve, a full color catalog, and a coupon here. So as we start to pull stuff out of the folio, the first would be the $10 off coupon for Electronics Boutique, and this gave you $10 off your choice of ODT or Die Trying, Formula 1, County Wars Vengeance, and Psybadek. Now, first things, sad face, the coupon did expire in November 30th of 1998. Two, what makes the coupon interesting and the folio's cover is that Formula 1, which would have been Formula 1 98, is not on the demo disc. The game that replaces it is Lemmings and Oh No More Lemmings. So it's unclear why Psygnosis would have given you the $10 off a game they don't feature on the demo disc. As far as my take on it, from a hilarious standpoint, it's probably because they couldn't fit Lemmings and Oh No More Lemmings inside the circle here. Once you got the coupon spent and you picked up your new game, you could go back to the full color catalog and check out all the games coming out from Psygnosis, both already out and upcoming and some of their older ones. What is nifty here is that, one, they actually went really deep into their library at the time. One of the featured games is Sentinel Returns. Now, if you've never played Sentinel Returns, it's a very, very old PC game that they redid for the PlayStation. I won't go into it too much here, but in layman's terms, you basically play a totem and you have to figure out how to move the totem across this landscape without being seen by the evil eye of a giant snake like sitting on a tower. It's really rough to get into it first, but once it clicks, it's one of the best puzzle games you'll ever play. Might be more strategy game. But the other interesting fact is that in the beginning of the book, there is an article on global domination. Global Domination was never released in America. It was a PAL exclusive, and for whatever reason, Psygnosis decided to just hold off on the release. Who knows? But once you got through all those goodies, it was time for the actual demo disc. Has its own full color sleeve, all the goodies on the back. On this disc are playable copies of ODT or Die Trying, Lemmings, Oh No Lemmings, Psybadek, and County Wars Vengeance. Now, a little interesting graphic designer quirk is that the disc is this really nifty blue, but I couldn't figure out why it was blue since it didn't match the purple of the packaging. I think it's because they sampled from the owl's coloring, which would be really cool if they did. That's just my hypothesis. Now, this demo is SLUS 937, and that's important because if you were unlucky enough to get one of these, you would have been able to get one of these. Now, County Wars Vengeance, as its own demo, is really interesting because its SLUS number is 937A, just like a Working Designs variant, like a Lunger, for example. And the reason that is because despite having its own color sleeve and its own color, really cool purple disc, this is the exact same demo as the Psygnosis 98 one. Literally the exact same thing. Same menu, same everything. That's where the story got real interesting, because within the last 2 years, it was discovered that there was a third member of the set, which was Psygnosis, which was Psybadek. Now, Psybadek is 937B, and just like Kaliwor's Vengeance, it had its own full-color disc, full-color sleeve, but just like the other two, it is the exact same demo. It's so same, to be honest, that when you boot Psybadek, the first game you see in the rotating menu is Colony Wars. So they didn't even bother to fix that. Like, it's so stupid. Which brings us to the current situation. With the discovery of Psybadek, it means that there's a possibility and potential that there could be a C and D variant. One for Oh No More Lemmings and one for ODT. Now, this is the one that, when I couldn't find it for months and I've been literally searching for this for a year, if not more. And this is what made me, shake when I finally opened the package. But the reason I believe ODT and Lemmings might not exist as far as a C and D variant are concerned is, one, I can't picture Lemmings being popular enough in America to warrant the money it would have cost to manufacture the disc and the sleeve. Psybadek at least had the full, 3D kind of like Wipeout for kids type angle going for it. Lemmings and Oh No More Lemmings at the time was basically just a reprinting of a really old game you would have already played on Super Nintendo and Nintendo to a degree. ODT, on the other hand, I can't see because it actually had its own demo. Now, this is literally only ODT. And I think the reason they made it like this is because, besides being the teen rating, it allowed them to tie it to a paintball tournament championship. And, if you're a really cool gung-ho paintballer, you're not going to want a demo with Lemmings and Psybadek on it. Also, to add a bit more credit to my belief that there wouldn't be a variant for this one, is with those demos, it's SLUS 937. This is SLUS 943. This is only 6 ticks, I guess you could say, off the registration marker. So it would be really weird if they spent all that money printing this just to print it again with these guys on there. But like I said, as far as I don't believe that they exist, now that I've said that and put on the other, I'm willing to bet they'll probably pop up now just to make it, just for me to have to do an addendum to this video. So yeah, now when it comes to all 3 of the variants, here's how you can look at this. If you're a person going for just one copy of every demo and game on the PlayStation, I can save you a bunch of time and money. All you need is this one. Kaliwor's Vengeance demo is super easy to find. It's the most common of the 3. For the half hour to hour you'll spend with it, it's all you need. Seriously. This one, while being the coolest and the quote-unquote master of the 3, is a bit more uncommon. As cool as it is, you really can save yourself a lot of stress by getting this one. This one is the most pain in the ass one to find of the 3, and that's all I'll say about that. Also, oddly enough, I've seen images of this online, and the SLUS number is covered up for some reason, but it is SLUS 937B. And I do have all 3 demos and ODT. I think ODT's on there. The demo pages of Game-Rave.com. Full disclosure, literally, if you click on one page, you've seen them all. It's the same screenshots. It's the same info. I just had to change the order of what you were looking at on the main pages. But yeah, a very, very special variant hunter, and just an amazing, amazing start to 2021. As far as demos go, there's another project I'm working on in the background that I was actually going to do that video first, but I wanted to make sure I could have something for you guys to download to enjoy as well. Hopefully we get that. That'll be next episode, hopefully. Oh, good times. If you guys have any questions or comments, link me down below. Let me know. Be safe. Get vaccinated. Wear a mask. And be safe. It's been snowing like crazy out here. That's why I'm all bundled up. Take care, you guys. Have a good one.